important follow-up here to a story we first told you about last week, Silver Oaks Apartments and the deplorable conditions that people there say they were forced to live in. Well, after our story aired, management sent inspection notices threatening to evict tenants who don't pass. And now state, county, and local leaders are stepping in to see how they can help those people and help them clean up their apartments and stay in them. ABC Action News reporter J.J. Burton with the story.
A rat found in the attic of one unit, roach feces found on a light fixture in a vacant unit, apparent mold, and much more. And these are just pictures and videos we got today.
I think this hopeless.
Silver Oaks has been home for Betty Nobles for decades, and this is where she raised her kids. She says issues didn't start until around 2006, and things got worse when they moved her to this unit in Building D. According to her, mold and raw sewage are her biggest issues.
It's always back up out there, and so I can't open my door. It'd be so bad. I had hated it living here ever since.
Betty and her doctor say these conditions are affecting her health.
I'm here because I can't afford to go nowhere else. You know, I've been trying to move.
For those wondering why she's still living here,
Because I done had 3 valve replacement and a triple bypass and a heart attack.
the other people we spoke to who live out here are dealing with similar issues. And here's video from other units. Attendants say our exclusive story last Wednesday led to them getting this inspection notice from management. The notice says things like fingerprints on walls, dust, and unfolded clothes could lead to them failing and being evicted. Those inspections were supposed to happen Tuesday, but they didn't. Folks living here believe management didn't want to do them because our story also got the attention of state, local, and county leaders. Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Freed came out Tuesday to speak to the tenants.
And so the stories that I heard today from the women that were there, and then it's showing me pictures, those are circumstances that no one should ever have to live like that.
And newly elected Tampa Councilwoman Lynn Hardick also showed up and took a tour, and she couldn't believe what she saw.
Every apartment we went into, the air filters aren't being cleaned and maintained, and we walked into one apartment today where they're painting over the mold to get ready for a new tenant. They're not remediating it.
And County Commissioner Kimberly Overman is also the chair of the county's Affordable Housing Advisory Board. She's actively working to get help for the folks living here in at least 4 other complexes dealing with the same issues.
I've been looking at these properties for well over a year. We've been receiving complaints about it for well over a year.
She says she's also spoke with Mayor Jane Castor and state officials.
It's going to take a bit to make sure we're all working in the same and rowing the same direction. And the good news is that we're in the process of identifying the best way to make sure that something like this doesn't fall through the crack in the future.
Senator Marco Rubio is also involved and sent out letters to HUD about Silver Oaks. We reached out to him for comment, but we haven't heard back yet. We also reached out to the owner, Cambridge Management, multiple times last week when we first highlighted this story, and they have not returned any of our calls.
J.J. Burton, ABC Action News.